Get live coverage and schedules for your favorite tournaments. Strafe, everything esports. Download now on iOS and Android.
Whatever you want.
The only weird thing about this draft is...
Oh my god, it's Malphite!
It's Malphite! All right, we got hard dive versus hard dive. It's all about the team fights.
Okay, Malphite is incredible.
In this timing window where they have the ability to close the gap super, super fast.
Doonby, though, moving down to the bottom side, will not be spotted out. Now the Shen needs to walk away. Slay needs to get out of there. Has already taunted out. The Kaisa now coming in. Doonby, is he going to just force the ult? I don't even think he needs to, but he's going to go in and take the kill anyway. That's mine, says Doonby. I'll take that one.
Want to reply here. They will see Kiaya coming over this ward, but they're coming in on the loop, and Crisp won't get there in time.
Good bit of vision immediately. The ultis are now coming out. They know the Kled's on the way, but not 100% sure. There he is. And Gimgu now trying to escape. Still alive for now. Trying to buy a bit more time. He does get taken down. Kiaya going to grab one. The Nautilus may have just given him his life. Crisp now has to walk out of this
coming.
TP burned. Ulti comes in as well. Crisp slowly but surely getting cut down. Levi not going to take tower aggro. The demount comes in. Gragas on the way up, though. Might be able to just grab a kill. That's going to do it. The fear will not proc. The knockback is there. The remount. Kiaya will get out to safety.
Still a good play, though, for Gam. They're going to be getting so many of these minions into the turret, perhaps taking down some of these turret plates. But it is LWX who is kind of the big winner here, and they're trying to redive.
Bear trap on a rope. Pulls back. Pulls up the turret. Tien overstays and gets taken out.
I love that punish for
Real carries on this team, which are going to be the solo laners and the junglers.
Now
And the ADCs, too. Everyone besides the supports, really.
actually locked him out of being able to teleport into that top side. That was incredible.
But can Gam get more off this? Here comes Kiaya. There's only 2 under the tower.
On the way in, that's the charge. Doonby first in line to get knocked out, and it looks like he might just be able to get out. Flash burning down. One more under the tower. Will anyone drop from the side of Gam? Gam doing his best to outplay, but there's simply too many members. Kled gets the reset on the tower aggro. He will grab the 1-for-1 in the end. 2-for-1 in the favor of Gam.
Gam winning out huge right there. They lost the tower, and they must force that play in the top side of the map. They get the kills, only trading 1 back, and the hope is that they can knock this down, but plates still do a lot, and here comes Crisp.
Tien buying a bit more time. Knocks the reaction into the tower, but he hasn't taken aggro.
Here's Crisp. He has ulti.
Crisp wants to get something done here. Zero dashes right through. They'll try to use Tien out. 3-man saving his life. Tien, though, still is just going terribly. Gam, oh no! Slay has to run. He has to flash. The hook still lands! That is disaster. A few more seconds. Tick, tick, boom, and he is out of there.
Not a very effective timepiece there from Slay as he is
for these big plays, and Gam have to be careful.
Wait no more. Infernal has spawned, and I think we are pretty much guaranteed to get a fight.
Gam not there we go. Fishing for the pick on the support. Instantly dies. LWX grabs that one.
I was just about to say, Gam coming into this fight with 3 stopwatches, have a lot of utility power, get their first items completed too, but when FPX find a pick, it should be easy pickings for them now. Levi, well, they're going for the 45.
They still want to force the play anyway. There's a TP coming in. They're at a man disadvantage. They're trying to use the Heimer to set up. It's going to be a grenade bouncing across, only hitting 3. Zeros on the backside. The Renekton needs to get into the fight. He's moving in. LWX, all that gold. It's not going to matter. He gets shaken down. That's going to be massive now for Gam. They're turning the fight anyway. They're not concerned. They had the Shen ult. Slay is moving in. The dash forward. Crisp just now making out 60, but he misses a hook. He hooks the wall. Is he going to escape? A little bit of damage. It doesn't matter. Crisp may not die, but the rest of the team surely will. Goes in. Kiaya, the D-mount. The barrel to force it out in the end.
Crisp is still alive.
Yeah, and FPX is pushing mid lane. Gam is just chasing for this.
Spider Knot. Oh, man. Peter Parker, is that you?
He has no more mana. Does he have enough for 1 Q?
There's a tower there. Zeros, you can't do this.
My.
You can't do this.
No, he's so tilted. He's so tilted.
Snuck. So even if Gam comes over here, they will have time to respond. So now there's not really going to be any cost. Very difficult to actually find a good target here to burst down. You almost have to force out a cooldown initially.
Here we go.
Never mind. Said they're going right onto the tank. That is absolutely not the target they wanted. They're still going to burn everything anyway. He's just going to hurt him right into the middle of the team. And now the rest of the team is running in. LWX going to have a field day. All the major cooldowns burn. The Kaisa can just walk right.
His health. That should be barren for FPX.
I mean, Gam without any ultimates, how do they contest this? They're going down.
It's going over the wall. Kiaya, that was not the play that you wanted. Will not get enough time to remount maybe if he comes out. Pocket pistol could be enough. Won't get a chance. Shut down now from LWX. FPX should be able to shred through this Baron quite quickly. They have the Rage Blade on the Kaisa.
Levi is alive, but no flash, no ultimate to get into the pit. They're just going to try to walk it in. Good block from Zen.
Fantastic block. Crisp getting lower. Tien getting lower. Maybe they can stop this from happening. Now has to retreat here. The rest of the team pulling out. Zeros running away, but LWX just gets to walk through the entire team. Zen gonna get the setup. The Gragas grabs the kill. That's gonna be 2. And now Zeros has to run for the hill. Slay running into enemy territory just to try and survive. FPX absolutely dominating, but they will not get the Baron.
FPX are just happy to
see over the course of the game. Yes, there were some moments where Gam was, going toe-to-toe, finding advantages. But for now, it's a massive lead. Once again, though, they're going to try to find the engage on a Crisp. He will get pulled back. GP off to the side, pushing for that big barrel. Going to go for anything else. But now, the entire team fight is split. Slay walking forward. Can they get anything else? LWX, uncontested on the backside, doing so much damage.
Coming. 2NB on the side.
Get it.
Oh!
That's going to be a 3-man knockup. It's everything you want. An unstoppable force. A perfect ability for a team this dominant. So they just run right into the pit. They might even... I'm going to turn for in. They just set their sights on the Baron.
Yeah, straight into the Baron pit. This one should be theirs. Easy peasy. Gam, as you said, only one way to win the game, and it didn't work out here. Not finding the targets they need because FPX is not presenting them.
Plus stopwatch here. They're going full power inside of the base. You can never kill this guy. And with 5 members strong, they just run and break straight through that inhibitor.
And this much armor on Doomby, he can just turret tank forever. They're going in.
Going in. He doesn't even care who he hits. One man. A fine target there for the Unstoppable Force. Doomby focusing instead on clearing out the towers. The only source of magic damage. The only thing that he is concerned about in these fights is the Heimerdinger. No one else can hurt him.
Zero's coming back. He's on the red buff. There comes the teleport for FPX. They're not slowing down.
They're trying to start the fight. They're using the ultimates left and right. Can they get anything done? But it looks like nothing is having an effect. The Gargoyles don't play. Doomby just making sure that nobody will go down. The Kaisa, untouched, only has to use both Zhonya's to survive, but that's all it's going to take. Zero's pulled out of his own fountain and knocked into the ground. That's the double kill for FPX. It'll be the game, and it is a show of force from the LPL first seed.
Third straight win now for FPX in the group stage after faltering in their first game to J-Team. They really are ramping up, and you're starting to see what a juggernaut this team really can be.
You're seeing them punish every single little mistake to come through from a team like GAM
Around
here.
there, so giving Kale the defensive ability to kind of sit back, and this is one of Humanoid's champions that he's really well known for.
And you talk about late game scaling insurance, the cast a lot of jungle attention. But from the enemy jungler. He gets ganked a whole lot in the top lane, and if he does expose himself, I think the Jarvan at level 2 can instantly look for plays around the top side of the map.
And Bear Trap on a rope will connect, so a small but positive trade. Clutch is going to continue walking forward.
He's got Conqueror.
He's just going to keep walking him down.
He's going to come back up.
He's going to go to grab him again. Vizicachi flashing.
Oh!
Just barely missing the flash. That might cost him his life. Kled now. Pocket Pistol takes him away. Conqueror's still taxed. He's still healing up to a certain degree. Trying to step forward. The barrel hits. First blood. Good first splice, but that has to feel so...
Split the map now, and Xerxes relatively low on mana. I don't actually think the 3v3 is all that favorable for Splice, but they do have the heal advantage.
And we look at it, Koala still has Ignite. Norscaren's only alive because Koala did not push Ignite in that play, but maybe they're trying to just lock him down. Hana, rest coming through, TP onto the bottom side. The Alistar just going to knock him back, a good headbutt to pull away. Lil B going to look to set up it up. Koala will drop in the end. Good TP from Humanoid.
And you were right, Ender. 3v3 wasn't that good. Splice will just take this dragon, and J-Team really have no ability to even try to actually contest it.
I mean, this is where Splice, see right now, Koala pushing for a reset because they don't know where the duo of Splice is going. Both side lanes have to be very, very careful, and Humanoid can teleport in towards this topside play.
Cersei zooming up to the top side of the map. The ward comes down. You'll spot the Gragas out, but that is one very fast fat man running in. Are they going to fish for the play? The Kled all going to try to use to escape, but you walk right into Xerxes, and Humanoid's here too. A second clutch TP from Humanoid, and it looks like that's just going to be it for rest.
That's just a great teleport and a nice setup again here from Splice. Being able to use this Cassio for early proactive plays is not something you often can do.
Now the question is, can J-Team stop
They
this? They're going
on.
on!
A lot of damage. They're just trying to knock Humanoid out, the flash out to safety, but it will not be enough. That is the shutdown. Koala going to grab it. A little bit awkward, but happy to have the kill.
Pick up more and more AP. It can get up to 300, 400, 500 damage, and does become pretty significant when you're looking for that 100-0 type potential.
I actually think that because of the Kale on J-Team's side, this is one of the games where when you're playing Gragas, you're not actually using the barrel to engage, but rather disengage. Now TP behind.
Here comes the TP. Kabe not going to be able to walk back to the Lantern, but the Kled will not find an ult. Xerxes caught in the middle of the entire team. He's going to grab it there perfectly right as it's about to time out, but now they have to flash, they have to retreat, but they're locked up in the Cataclysm. Fofo going to be allowed to free fire the feathers. They're going to be pulled back, and Norscaren going to go down. Still has the cooldown. Can still pull them back. The knockup is there. Vizicachi slowly but surely moving towards the Gnar, but he might not have time. Damage is coming in.
He's got Mega!
There it is. 2 into the wall, and Vizicachi sends a message to J-Team. They want to continue the fight. The feathers are pulled back. Humanoid's in trouble. The Kled goes in, and he goes right back out. J-Team still alive in the fight. On the retreat now. Vizicachi can't chase down. Still Mega. Mini
trying to sit and wait to find a pick on an individual Splice member that went to farm side lanes. We talk all the time about how Splice do get picked like that.
Wasn't that one, but now Team has control of the mid lane. As Vizichachi gets closer and closer to filling that rage bar, J-Team eventually will be forced to back off. Cannot risk getting all in on, but still going to go in for the fight there. Norskarin caught out in the Cataclysm, is forced to flash to safety, misses the follow-up hook, and now suddenly it's Vizichachi in the midst of the entire team. Rage bar slowly but surely stacking up. Meganar could be a problem now for J-Team. Have they tried to start a fight that they cannot win? That's one knock to the wall, but the Feathers pull back. Vizichachi will get taken down, and Fofo does not drop on the side of the fight. J-Team for now are in the lead. It's Alistair manages to make it out to safety. Goes over, trying to get a little bit more. The dismount comes in. Humanoid, they're just so much damage. Humanoid! They have to be careful. That's going to be the Petrifying Gaze. He's looking for one more, but it might not be enough. Little V needs to get more damage down in the fight. 2 have dropped. Splice are turning the fight. A good flash from Fofo, but Splice will find it in the end.
And on the side of that fight, Norskarin had a sick play to pull Hana out of his flag and drag that would have got him on top of Humanoid and perhaps allowed them to get that kill. They are on the Baron here. Koala is low, but they know it's going down.
Burning faster and faster. Fofo walks up to the pit, but it will not. We'll zoom the entire team right out. And it will no longer be a threat. Humanoid so far ahead now, quite easy for Cassio to solo this Drake, and J-Team are
going up towards his side, so that wave should fizzle out and they should play for mid.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they're just going to wait for Chachi or if they are going to head up to that top side. I would like them to just kind of push in multiple waves, but they're actually looking for a dive here on a Fofo.
Ult available, but I don't think he's going to get a chance to use it. Is now using it, but it might be too little too late. The Kled now coming in. Fofo goes down. The Kled stuck in this fight. He can't get out even if he wants to. The hook lands from Norskar, and he's going to have to retreat. He's going to get demounted here, but the pocket pistol will take him to safety.
Barely doesn't connect, but this another structure is falling down. J-Team can't do anything.
Meganar slowly but surely starting to stack. He has a minion wave there to beat him. If he wants to double jump, he can fish for it. Vizichachi just going to bounce right in. Lands it on 2, and Splice now trying to clean up the fight, desperate to get something back. But both the carries know. One going down. Fofo is dead. It's all eyes on Little V, but it's just not going to be enough. Desire the pull through the feathers. He cannot do it in the end. A heartbreaker for Little V and a triple kill for Humanoid.
A great initiation from Xerxes, and even better Gnar from Vizichachi, jumping straight into the base and getting another one for Splice.
A dominant finish to the game from Splice. From start to finish, it was a clean game. A few trades back and forth, but Splice will tie themselves up with J-Team 2-2, and Splice are looking to get out of this group.
And on the elimination day, when it really matters most, Splice turned in their best game of the tournament, looking dominant here over J-Team, who is considered by many to be one of the favorites to get out of this group.
Especially after Splice's loss to them too. Splice came in, didn't try any one of those level 1 shenanigans. They put Humanoid and Kave on the big carries. They got the comfort for Visage. Haisa can definitely struggle up against the Volibear, who also has really good early game all-ins, thanks to the passive and
set up that Lee Sin Q, and then maybe you can get in and try to make something happen on Fofo.
And that looks like this is exactly what it's going to be. Ask and you shall receive, Azeo. Goodbye to the Azir and first blood for Gam.
Fofo thought he was
able to get anything done. You have to wonder if he had a bit more confidence to push in for that mid gank.
They're going to go for this.
Happened. Rest, level 6. I don't think he wants to dash back into that Renekton. Very bold play. They're going to try to burn him down, but he's just going to try to finish the kill. He's going to grab one. You can't go in on a Renekton like that. Drake is spotted out.
His own control ward didn't spot the one there from Levi. He had no idea. He's like, oh, wait, now I have to leave. Now they can dive top lane. No ulti.
They want revenge. They've got the burst now to potentially finish off the Renekton. He dashes in the wave, gets all of his health back. There's no wave there anymore. They have to try to finish this one off, but still the Renekton is massive. The Hextrigger comes in, and this one's going to turn against them. The Renekton's still alive. Why are they doing this? Rest is outplaying every star. And it felt like Levi had outplayed Hana in the early game. Pat was able to track here, so see the flash out. Might commit to the play anyway. Beautiful cast comes in from Hana, and right there, Kiaria is going to go down, donating the kill over to Fofo.
That's big for Fofo. He's already up very quickly towards his first completed item. J-Team just feel like they're winning in every lane.
Yeah, it's just better coordination there between jungle, mid lane, and support. Now Zeros on the roam down. Koala has flash, though.
Koala, I think, needs to flash out of this one. The Ignite now comes down. Koala looks like he's just willing to give up his life in this one. Does not want to use any other resources in the trade.
I think if you're just making the call to give up your life, so something working for them.
And they wanted to seize that window right there where Levi had finished his jungle item. Now Hana just got him himself. Now it's 3 members in the top lane. Can they do it?
Side, third time's the charm. 3 members is the charm. There's no way Renekton makes it out of this one. The Furia can't be enough. That's the shutdown. Gonna go right over to Levi.
A little sad. Would have liked to see that far away from finishing off his Spear of Shojin. Once that comes through, how do you even play as Xeris? You're trying to dip in and out of the fog board, but every time you come out, there's a W stun ready for Renekton.
Flips him back though. The Alistair in trouble. Already burned the ultimate too. He's gonna feel dumb after that one. Now has to walk out of it, but they're not gonna be able able to finish the kill. Kiaya, and now it's Slay caught in the middle of the team. Just one very sad, lonely bear knocked out of the fight in an instant.
Even without the ulti on Koala.
At a disadvantage. They have to be the team to outplay in these fights to come out on top.
They really do, but that being said, see if Kiaya can get out of this one.
That's a lot of CC. A good sidestep. Questionable body slam there. Now they might just look to turn. The TPs are coming in. The fight is raging back and forth, and they push the Akali back under. Zeros is desperately trying to escape. Levi trying to save the net. Zeros is still alive. Zeros has managed to make it out. No, the Renekton on the backside. Fofo grabbing yet another kill. Gam have overforced Levi.
Doesn't difficult for them, but if they find fights around, a strong Kiaya plus Levi, Zeros too, once he finishes off that Gunblade, should be a whole lot more powerful.
Shroom Shuffle goes in, pushes him right out of the Shroud. There's no chance for the Akali to escape. She's going to have to burn everything if she wants to get out. Zeros will go down.
And you're exactly right, Ender. That's why they keep going to top.
Not really risking anything, and I think it makes sense. When you look at the scaling, it feels pretty easy for them to move later into the game. Zeros, though, a lot more confident in the 1v1. The ult is still up. I feel like he should slow play this one, but is going to dash in anyway. The rest of the team is now here. The Volibear now going in. It is one scary bear using the ultimate, trying to finish this kill off. They dash in, but Rest is still alive. He gets the stun. He's still able to make it out of this one. They want to kill him so bad. Levi will get it, and that's the Rampage, but the Alistar goes down, trying to protect him.
Here comes Little B!
Comes in. Levi goes golden. It's a brief break before the fight continues now. The cask is knocked it back. The Volibear gets taken down. A messy fight on the top side.
And it turns into
Fofo, easy for him to knock that one down. And gentlemen, there is good news. Levi has gotten more money. This is a bit ambitious. He's just going to push him right into the Gragas. That is not the play that they were looking for, but Kiaya still alive. Not on the way in. The heal has come out. Now they're trying to chase the target down. Volibear is here as well. Hex flash over the wall. Going in, wants to finish the kill. Knocks the Gragas back. That's going to be one. Tristana has the reset. She needs to make it out to safety, but she gets knocked back under the tower. Leaps in instead. He sets his sight on Fofo, but no, Fofo gets it. The shield from the shifting sands barely keeping him alive.
It happens again.
Showing us the ability, when you think back over the years, to just kind of play this calm, slow, side lane style game. It's a 3,500 gold lead on Lilvi over Xin, and that is just enormous.
X-Flash Bear, they're going to go in, they kick him back, he can't do anything. That's the death brush. Gam still able to find the kill. Grag is fishing for the disengage. The rest of the team on the way in, but he's going to get taken down, and the Bear has finally found purpose in the game, and it is to absolutely eat this Gragas.
Gam need to turn this into a Baron, I almost feel like. If the game is slowly slipping away. No, there's no smite on the other side. They can go for this fight.
3v5. The Baron pit is there. Zero's coming over the wall, fishing for the flank. Needs to find purchase in this fight. They need to get this one down. They have to threaten the Baron, or J-Team don't have an incentive to step forward. Zeros versus Rest on the bottom side of the map, but now the Renekton's in the pit. He's on the backside. He's going to dash right back out. It's slow and it's steady, but members are going to start to respawn. Fofo getting closer and closer. TP up and available. Can move into
TP flank.
3K getting lower and lower. Eyes on the Baron. They're going to leap in anyway. Xin goes in, but the Alistar goes in. The follow-up is there, and Rest is taking out the AD. Fofo pushes them all back into the pit. He says, you want it. You got it. It's a clean sweep coming out from the side of J-Team. They have just murdered Gam's dreams.
They got the clean ace. They got. Seems really good to me.
Don't do him like that. That's.
I mean, they have to
go out here if they lose. Everything is on the line in this final fight. Continue in. Volibear fishing.
He's still doing it.
Scared. They're just BMing. They're just pulling him back. But the Renekton might just get cut down. No, he cuts through the Volibear instantly, and they're setting their sights instead on the Nexus. They don't care about the kills. They want the win. They want their way out of groups. J-Team are going to knock Gam out of the tournament.
J-Team playing a really strong, stable game. And you have to say, Rest really showing up for them, being able to handle so many of these 1v2, 1v3 situations. And once he got that advantage on the top side, it felt like Gam didn't have any other opportunities, any other ways that they wanted to play. They were just so dedicated to putting their Akali ahead.
Analyze, predict, and vote to gain points. Compete with other esports fans and climb the leaderboards. Strafe, everything esports.
That's into the mid lane at this point. As you mentioned, there were actually already two champions that it could be, but in this case, we're pretty sure it would be the Galio going.
This Ocean Dragon, without Splice really being able to react.
Yeah, one of the nice things about Lee Sin is his ability to do dragons pretty much solo as soon as he's level 5. So then, yeah, you look for the kill, but Gimgoon should just let the wave push into him.
And this is more what FPX is used to doing, leaving Gimgoon on the island.
Flash away, but the flash chase is there. The Chomp coming down. Gimgoon is down. First blood to Splice.
Big play there to do here, and it is just a second Ocean Drake, so Splice decide to keep up their lanes, and that's not too different from the first turret. In exchange for 2 Oceans, I'd say is still probably a slight advantage to Splice, but it depends on how they play from here on out.
Definitely does, especially since FPX have this team fighting comp that can work for them as the game progresses. We talked about Tian as their bridge, where here comes the fight in the bottom lane. Grand entrance used, they're trying to take down Crisp. Here comes the hero's entrance, the hourglass has already been popped. Kobe fighting down towards the bottom side, takes down Crisp, goes golden himself. Doing B is low, Tian is in the middle of the zone. The jump in with the killer instinct. Now LWX is called out by Xerxes and Norskeren, and the fangs will sink in. No way out for LWX. Xerxes takes the kill, and underneath the tower, Humanoid and Vizichachi take a double.
That fights, get river control and get pretty much an uncontestable Inferno.
19 minutes on the clock. The Infernal goes over to Splice. They have a 5.
So they just need to kind of do the same maneuver, which is hard push one of their side lanes. You can see Humanoid doing it right now, or look for a re-engage.
Quickness comes out. You say they got him. He goes golden, but that stopwatch is not going to stop his death. Xerxes takes down Doing B. Tian is still looking for the flank here. It's
been such a good start to the day for Splice. They look clean against J-Team. They look cleaner against FPX, and they're going for more.
Tian lands the kick on Xerxes.
Or not.
I think Tian made Xerxes go for a little bit more there. He perhaps didn't want to.
Yeah.
Humanoid was pushing in the top lane, not with his team. It's a 3.
1 or 2 people back to kill the Infernal Drake, and then we'll be able to force. That's not what Splice did at all. Splice played this very smartly. They knew they could always come
out. Just in that curved bush in the river. They really need to clear that one out at the moment. Xerxes is just staying around it, now walks over it, but it wasn't spotted out. Kobe. Depth charge lands. Norskeren hooked up, trying to get away, but Tian is there. Tian, though, goes golden underneath the tower. Crisp going low, tanks up a tower shot. Tian able to flash away. Kobe has a lot of damage, but not enough to get the kill today.
Where every Splice fan just holds their breath. You can see it in the inventory. They know, chat. They've got all of the control wards. It's about getting priority, but someone's caught out.
Chachi kicked out. Hero's entrance coming down, but Norskeren's on the way with the quickness. Gargoyle Stoneplate has been used.
So
Chachi
tanky.
going low. He's already almost fallen here, and doesn't matter how tanky you are, because he has been shut down. Now Splice all grouped up. Humanoid jumping onto the back line. Chris almost goes down. Doinby on the front line. He will fall first. There's another kill, but it's Humanoid who's fallen. 2 for 2 so far. Xerxes and Kobe still on the chase. Gimgoon trying to get away. Xerxes! Roar, he says! 6 in the fangs. Takes the double kill. And Splice clean up FPS.
That's Chachi, but he has 8,000 health after he procs that Gargoyle Stone's Plate. So the time bought lets Humanoid full channel his teleport and wreak some havoc on the back line.
It's the perfect champion for Chachi, a guy who has some of the...
This fight puts down some feathers. They're looking to push in this mid lane tower. It's still alive, but the Baron buff is helping Splice quite a lot. Humanoid's down in the bottom lane. Doinby going in. Feather Storm used. Flash away from Kobe, and Doinby is in no shape to survive. Another kill comes down.
This could be game.
Chachi eats up with the feast. Tian tries to jump in. He'll take down Kobe, but LWX is low. He's fallen, and Humanoid has yet to join the fight. Tian trying to get away. LWX and Norskeren on the chase. The knock-up, the double. Splice once again win the fight.
These are long death timers and
The top side, there's 2.
This could be over.
It could be over. Mid lane inhib is going to fall. Top lane will follow shortly after. I feel like Splice will accept this for now.
He won't survive these charges. You can either say, okay, maybe Splice won't try to end the game here. We live to fight another day. Just hold the line. Or you find your single window to go in.
Norskeren goes in. The charm connects, and one is already down. Norskeren forces as well. The hero's entrance now from FPX. Last chance saloon. Last defense perhaps. 2 for 1 in favor of FPX so far. Xerxes actually coming back out of the GA, but he will fall. Kobe forced away. Chachi forced away as well. FPX still very healthy. Chris gets rooted up with the Blade Caller, but it's not quite enough. WX now pushing forward. Doinby trying to jump onto the backline, but the Feather Storm still comes out. Kobe manages to land the root. Can he take down WX? Not quite, but WX will fall. Humanoid goes golden on the backline, looking for the re-engage. Can't quite find it. Doinby is so low. The Rupture connects, and here is the chase. Double kill for Chachi, and now Splice are focused on the base. The Nexus Tower is their target, but instead they'll go for Chris.
Splice have so many minions coming through, and it's just Gimgoon, and Chachi is just an assassin with these ruptures.
Humanoid takes the kill. Chachi landing rupture after rupture. Gimgoon steps into it, uses the oranges, goes gold, and Chachi maybe gonna fall here as Tian can chase him out.
Another one!
Able to flash away, lands the rupture. Humanoid surviving. Humanoid goes back in, trying to take down Tian, but he can't quite get the damage out. Doesn't have the perfect execution.
They want to end. Chachi can teleport back in. Push by FPX. Now they have the triple supers going in, and they're looking to walk this one in with their beefy boy Cho'Gath and take the win.
It was 1,696 days from the first time Chachi played on the stage to when he first qualified for Worlds. Here, he stepped up. He has been the main man for them this game. He lands the three-man rupture, and now the push comes in. Norscarin with the double charm going beyond the front line, but Kobe opening up. Tian's going to kick him away, but already that's a shutdown on LWX, and you have to feel the next one should be the target. Splice have done it. 2-0 on the day. They locked themselves a tiebreaker at least for quarterfinals.
And they also still have a chance of winning the group outright, which when you saw this group draw and saw FPX sitting in this group, you did not think it was possible. But Splice and Week 2 Europe make it happen.
And all we asked is that it had to be someone else other than Kabe. You knew that the 80 carat of Splice was going to be your consistent man. You knew that Xerxes was a genius in the jungle.
Dodge engages with Xayah. You just can't do that with Jinx. If the other team does it right, they just kill you.
And with a final pickup of reset and try to make sure that he gets the second spawn of Krugs, as Levi is doubling down. Our junglers have truly split this map.
Big wave pushing in.
Yeah, he doesn't have Water Blade down bottom, so the game could be tough. Now we see TP bot.
Yeah, Norscarin lands a triple flay. Damage going down onto Slay, but already he's able to get out from the tower range. Heal coming out, Humanoid joining the team. Xin has burnt his flash. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Xerxes killed Zeros, so it is a cross-map play, but Xerxes will fall underneath that top lane tower.
And yes, the kill goes over. That will help Kiana, but that hurts Vizichachi because he burned flash and didn't get the kill gold. Not to mention, Kiaya is getting free time in the mid lane as Jace since the teleport didn't save Splice. Another TP.
Oh, an incredible stop there. The Chompers came down. Kabi will die, but Humanoid will take the kill underneath the tower.
And Vizichachi.
Tower dive that was occurring at the same time as bot.
Yeah, so much cross-mapping going on as a fight is happening in mid.
Humanoid's going to land the root. Here comes Xerxes trying to jump in onto Kiaya, but the chase is on. Levi can't quite land the Sonic Wave, but the flash forward, and Kiaya shuts down Humanoid.
Yet another...
Potentially looking for the dive mid. Now they rotated it for the dive top lane. It's Slay and Levi both here. Chachi is in serious trouble. No flash, no ult, no chance.
Yeah, trying to get out of this one, but you can just see how easy it is to juggle the aggro. Gam get another kill.
And this is the game Gam has been...
So you can kind of see where a lot of the experience and power has been funneled into. The thing about the Mountain Drake is it's not going to give you...
Got 3-0'd against Origin, who they really should have destroyed in the gauntlet. It took them 5 long games, so maybe we're seeing a little bit of overconfidence from them at the start of this game.
And you would see why. They just beat FPX. That's the Titan that they took down. Vizichachi going in.
Zeros diving under the tower, takes one turret shot. It's not going to be enough, and now Chachi, with the cannon barrage, is just going to get locked out. Almost kills Levi! Oh. Levi just healing up with Triumph there.
But he also the top side of the river. Levi potentially even looking for a very deep reach around gank.
Vincent,
right to the turret.
Just do it over and over again. That's all you need to do. Levi jumps in. The kick connects. Chachi tries to flash away, but he's dead. Levi's on a killing spree. 3-1-3 only.
And just pull.
When you know Levi's here, the Rift Herald comes down, Chachi backs away, and
Splice
decide they want to make a play on the other side of the map. The play is going to land on Slay, knocked into the wall with the Keanu ultimate. The hook tilt still connects, but look at how little damage they have. Xerxes falls, Slay will go down, and now the teleport comes in to join this fight in the bottom lane. Xin trying to get away, he's on a blast cone. He will escape. The round one comes in with the chase. Humanoid and Norscarin on their way, but they've left Kobe all by himself. Kiaya tries to take him out, slams down the hammer, and will get him with an auto. And now it's on Humanoid to try and get the damage down. The cannon barrage coming in is a double for Humanoid.
But look at Chachi!
Now pushing in the top lane. Zeros delivers Chachi to him, and Chachi dies once more under the tower. And with the Rift Herald pushing in, this should be 2 turrets for Gam. Is in such a good position for those side lane threats. Infernal Dragon here and available. Splice maybe looking for the dive on Kiaya, who's up towards the top side. No blast cone for Norscarin to get in that fight, and the Infernal will just fall. Gam secure it. 15 minutes in, they have a 3,000 gold lead. Here comes the dive. Kiaya is stunned up, but Chachi was already tanking the tower, and the teleport's coming in behind them. It's Zeros to join the party, and this is not a fight that Splice would want. Zeros opens up on Xerxes. Chachi tries to run back towards the tower, but he's running to his death. Zeros and Kiaya will take him out, and Splice fall apart in the top lane.
And Gam got everything there.
Gam are in total control. Control ward comes up from Xerxes in the top lane. We've seen this so many times before. Kiaya is going to face check, but it's a 3-level advantage at the moment for the Jace. Humanoid coming in, and no escape there for Kiaya. Good shutdown.
Okay, and that's another shutdown going down on you.
But what are they going to trade for it? Is this clearing out vision? Is this trying to get resets?
I think they just... Xerxes coming in, Kiaya pushing in the top lane, Norscare in there as well. Here comes Kobby, 5,000 HP, left on the Baron, the hook's going to connect, and here comes the TP. Levi's going to have to jump out the back of the pit, because the supreme display of talent lands a stun. Zin down, now they're looking for Levi, he will fall as well, and the Baron is there. Splyce take it with open arms. Humanoid chasing onto Kiaya, who tries to get away, but the zap connects, the Rune Prison comes down, and Splyce have found their fight.
And isn't it fitting that Splyce, who was close to a 2-0 against FPX, lose off of a bad Baron, are the beneficiaries of GAM not doing that Baron right?
Zasen Humanoid trying to keep Zeros interested. The hook doesn't connect here from Norscaren. He's going to put the lantern back, and then the play will land. Zeros trying to get the ult off onto Norscaren, but he is shut down. Norscaren ticking away, just about survives.
International tournament, surrounded by guys like Chachi and Xerxes, who have tried for so long to...
Against a mostly physical damage team. And Splyce have a minute left on this Baron, but they're going to pick him.
No Zhonya's yet, and there's the shutdown. That's a great pick by Levi. Jack, you're cursing Splyce. A small mistake from either team could cost it for them. A minute on the Baron, 2 minutes on Infernal Dragon. Don't want to give 3 Infernals to GAM either. Here goes Zeros jumping in with the ult, but the Lancer's there for Chachi if he wants it. The play coming out, the riposte used by Zeros. Chachi gets the Starax, and there's the GA popped. Now Slay has tried to join this fight, but it's 4 members versus 1 in favor of Splyce. Humanoid kills Zeros. Slay now not in the best of shapes as Humanoid is looking to rattle off. There's the cannon barrage. Zin has to run away, and Splyce find 2 quick kills in the bottom lane.
And it's GAM who make the
Coming up in 4 seconds, and they're forcing GAM into a slow retreat in a 5v3. Splyce just needs to push them back to base.
Just going trying to take him out before he can do anything, but the Supreme Display of Talent is there, and Kiaya jumps into his demise. Levi tried to find the path, but Humanoid chases him down. Levi goes into the GA, but there are no Guardian Angels for him to save today. Double kill to Kobby. Splyce clean up GAM.
That's gonna be, has clawed back in this game, and now with this Baron, take a commanding lead.
30 minutes in, Splyce take their second test. It will be the first Infernal for Splyce. Big buff from it, but GAM do have 2 in their back.
protect Kobbe with that lantern.
Humanoid is just gonna push. And it'll be interesting to see. The cannon barrage just clears the way, so GAM can't respond to him. And at this point, Splyce just needs to stop recalls. With that much AP, the Rise autos kill the turret so quickly.
Teleport used to the mid lane here, so 1 player from GAM at least will get out. Zin actually stopping his recall. Supreme Display of Talent used. Kiaya stunned up, locked down, and that's the first kill for Splyce. Humanoid fighting Zeros. He wins the 1v1. You cannot step on the snake, GAM. They will just shut you down. Splyce take 3, and as you say, Jack, it is all but done. Humanoid pushing in the Nexus. Splyce chasing GAM across the map, and this should be it.
And no one would have ever said that it would have been Splyce to get out of groups. It was all about G2, it was all about Fnatic. But with this win, Splyce have guaranteed they will go to knockout stage.
Splyce are 3-0 on the day. They will not be stymied, they will not be stopped. They are going to Madrid.
What a day this has been for Splyce. Coming into today, 1-2, matching up against FPX, the #1 team from the LPL, the region that won Worlds just last year. Splyce sweep through the day, and now await the winner.
Through the Devour as well as the Elise E, her ability to repel up there. And that's typically what you see from this composition. This is about Doinby.
But you see the power of Tom Kench with a quick Devour. LWX is fine, and now Tian maybe even looking for the gank down towards this bottom lane.
These are the dives we talked about. They know Hana has reset. Yes, they see him on a ward, but there's not much J-Team can do. They could potentially teleport the Ornn down if they wanted to try and stop this, but look at how much denial there already is on this bot lane.
Hana is on his way, has the Predator. You can see Koala's taking just a little bit of damage. Tian's going to try and get away, but the flash comes in, the repel is up. Can Tian get out of this one? Chris flashes forward for the Devour. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Ornn is beating out Gimgoon in the 1v1. Hana locked up with his Cocoon down towards the bottom side. First Blood comes out, and Gimgoon with a great flash escapes in the top lane. Pretty darn easily. Not going to be spotted out by J-Team at all. And early doors, FPX have total control of this game. Leads in the bottom lane, even in mid, even in top. And with a strong early jungle here from Tian on the Elise.
Placing the control ward and leaving immediately just sucks everyone on J-Team down, because they say, we can't just let them keep diving us, surely. 3 plates already gone in 8 minutes, and here he is just pushing through. Fofo showed in mid, Tien then went into the triangle brush.
And Crisp and LWX are pushing
seen this before.
Very well. We have. Hana on his way, trying to protect the tower. They're not really going to be able to get too much more out of it. Hook, looking for it, but already Lil V's dead. I did not expect him to die that quickly. Chris takes the kill. Koala follows. Doinby joins from the mid lane with the Realm Warp, but really J-Team can do nothing about this. The pushback with the Emperor's Divide will keep Fofo alive just for the moment, but the Tahm Kench is on the chase and Doinby is looking for it as well. Flash away from Fofo. FPX
basically take a free Rift Herald.
Doinby doing the same there, using his teleport to get to mid to make sure they could push the lane out so they couldn't have a quick rotation. Hana coming in here, good explosive cast. LWX able to dodge away from it, but here comes the Streamer Shuffle, and Koala's already killed LWX. Doinby's going to open up from the side. Chris flashes away, but J-Team...
Yeah, this will be 10 plates just between mid and bot lane. Top lane still completely full, so probably not going to get more than that, but just really extending their lead. But
again, perhaps an unforced error. Tian's just overstepped now. The teleport's coming in, but perhaps that's a little bit too late because all 5 members of J-Team are here. Chris stepping forward, Gimgoon pops the Dominus, the Realm Warp coming in as well. And look at the damage from the Renekton on the back line. Here comes Doinby. LWX outside, Lil V able to dodge away. Hana is the first to fall. Doinby rattling out the spells as now Fofo is forced down towards the bottom side of the fight. He uses the Emperor's Divide, but all he does is push FPX across the wall. And now Koala's going to try and dodge away. Doinby looking for the damage, can't quite land it. The hook connects onto Chris, but then he dives in, he goes gold, and Doinby takes the kill onto Koala, and FPX come out on top.
Control word in this brush, there's no blue, he dies, but then all 5 of J-Team are there, and because Doinby, Gimgoon, and LWX have such giant packs of gold, they win.
Oh, imagine being Little V in this game.
Double Kale ban for Splice on red side. Kale Pantheon, they don't have enough left to actually deny FPX their bread and butter. Will be very interesting if we get there.
Definitely will. J-Team trying to stop it right now as Hana jumps in onto Tian, but Tian does still have the repel, I believe, and can go towards the blast.
Oh, he wasn't close enough.
But here comes the TP. Gimgoon's going to flash in. Straight into the middle of the wall. And Koala is just deleted. And here comes the Ornhorn. Rest trying to do what it can, but Doinby is on the back line now. Hana is shut down. Oh, sorry, that's Gimgoon going down, but Hana will fall as well. J-Team trying to flash out of the back of the pit, but Tian is there waiting with open arms. Rest trying to run away, dodges away from the cocoon. The Tahm Kench Abyss of Voyage is going to chase them in, and that's another kill to Tian. FPX are cleaning this one up. All 5 of J-Team fall in exchange for just 1 of Fun Plus Phoenix.
That, while I understand what you're saying, that a team in a different situation might take a lot more damage, I think they just burn through it.
Makes sense. Here comes the Realm Warp behind them. Hana trying to get onto that front line, but already he is down. Doinby going in for Koala, gets stunned up with the Phantom Undertow, but now FPX will turn their attentions towards that back.
Yeah, that'll probably do it. They got rid of the J-Team control word, they got rid of the J-Team smite. It is technically possible to steal it with something, but as long as Tien has his executes down, he can take it. Not to mention, they don't need everyone. We know Gimgoon and Doinby can just fight the rest of them.
Yeah, right now, that's exactly what they're doing. The Baron goes down, Gimgoon's gonna kill Fofo. Just 2v5 them. FPX are too strong. J-Team, you tried your hardest, but FPX are not getting knocked out today. They will take the Baron and look at number 1 spot. Doinby's pushing in top still as the minions are on the tower. The Predators are not going to be able to find an engage, and J-Team starting to lose their base. Here comes the call of the Forge God from Rest. Last chance saloon, you have to feel. Only hits 1. They've landed onto Chris, but look at how tanky he is. Serena Shuffle comes out. Already Fofo's down, and the dive onto the backline from Gimgoon is massive. LWX is dominating. There's 3. There's 4. Give him 1 more. Gimgoon's on the chase. Hana's trying to run away from this, but he is running away from his base. He is running away from the game, and FPX are looking to close it out.
Yeah, and that is all she wrote right there. FPX have steamrolled this game from minute 1 with those tower dives. They have kicked through the door, and they are taking the Nexus.
In dominant fashion, FPX proved they are here to party. The LPL's number 1 seed will be playing in the quarterfinals.
A 21,000 gold lead by the time they kill the Nexus, less than 24 minutes into the game. It isn't the 6-0 a lot of people were expecting, but they still have a chance to get that number 1 seed. Splice is up next in the tiebreaker.
And Splice will have watched that game probably hopeful at the start and then seen how much domination FPX had, and maybe you got to do it. There's the Rakan for Norskeren. So Kaiser Rakan into Vayne Thresh in the bottom lane here.
Something nice about having the Vayne
off
there.
Of his lane opponent early just by spamming Q. So this is a potentially successful dive if they can land the cocoon.
Gimgoon trying to dodge around. The cocoon misses by a mile. Gimgoon doesn't even have to flash away, but now he flashes and the chase is still on. Xerxes going to jump up. Chachi survives and first blood goes to Splice.
Yeah, but by the skin of their teeth right there, Splice doing their best FPX impression and making...
Renekton FPX is doing their best to try and invade and get that advantage.
Yeah, Splice just not able to react to this one quickly at all. Xerxes will now realize that something not very good is going on for Splice, but Tian secures it. There's the hook coming in, and Xerxes already stunned up and locked down. Norscarin with the blast gun will knock them back, but Humanoid's not in the best of shapes now. LWX going low, dodging around as much as he can. The kill comes out. GPO doing a lot of work here, but Doinby can step back forward, looking for the cold. The Meek will heal him up a bunch. Humanoid is down, and now Norscarin and Kobe have to run for the hills. No flashes available, no escape really. Norscarin trying to battle dance out, will get the jump away in the end.
He can sneak around for this top lane gank, though. There's a sense of security from the control ward for Gimgoon right there, and he is still he has his flash back, but he's got a lot of lane to go.
Realm Warp is there. The Cocoon's going to connect and stop it, though, and now the chase is on Gimgoon. Tried to Realm Warp out, but didn't have the flash. Norscarin in the mid lane, trying to get the knock up here. The hook still lands on Humanoid, and that Syndra will fall once again, gifted over to Doinby.
And notice how Crisp canceled his auto attack there. So
Lane as well, about 10 to 11 behind on average.
yeah, LWX has played this Vayne into Kai'Sa matchup before, so you can see their comfort right there, and they're going deep in this gank.
Yes, too easy to shut down Humanoid underneath the tower. Doinby just about survives. The Unleashed Power wasn't enough.
But I believe that Gragas is currently sitting on the Rift Herald, so across map, yes, the teleport came to from Humanoid to dissuade the dive, but Ocean for...
so far, so we've seen Vayne fall off because of some minor nerfs after his meta, but the late game Vayne is still incredibly potent.
Norscarin hooked up here. You can see he uses the charm straight away, trying to get in, but they jump in for the Vayne. Instead, Norscarin's able to get away. LWX taken low. The cannon barrage not going to be enough. Here goes Kirby. Tries to jump into the backline. Goes Golden straight away. One flash forward for the auto. He should fall here. Chased down by FPX, but it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane. Flash away from Norscarin from the explosive cast. Xerxes stepping forward, looking for a bit more damage. Chachi has the flank. It's a 4v3 in favor of Splice. The Snakes are trying to bite back against the Phoenix, but the Phoenix will rise again in this fight with the TP coming in. Gingu joins the fray, gets the root onto Chachi, and now Pump plus Phoenix looking for the re-engage. Hook lands. Chachi eats the oranges though, and he's caged. Shut down! Scatter the weak hits too! Splice still fighting for their lives, but they will sacrifice Xerxes, and now the re-engage comes in. FPX trying to get away, dodge away from Chachi, and here comes no more damage from Splice. 3,000 gold or so, and they're looking for another tower in the top lane.
And Chachi is constantly just playing weak side as Xerxes is playing around with this Dragon right.
Being up, but it allows Splice to get a little bit of mid lane priority, and now Humanoid, he's just going to get jumped on.
Face check straight into Doinby there, and Doinby should just be able to clean this one up. Humanoid does have flash, so does Doinby, and there's the flash forward. Too easy for Doinby. The Cocoon coming out. They're still looking for the fight. The dominance is there, but the quickness comes out. Oh, here comes Kobe jumping from the backline, and Doinby will fall. Got a lot of damage down, but wasn't able to take down another man.
That was about a quarter second away from a 1v4 with that Sojin giving
his reward, but maybe Splice want to keep fighting it. Inferno Dragon down. Splice cannot find an avenue into the fight.
I mean, it was messy, but it did work.
Yeah, and now they get the hook.
Hook onto Humanoid. Humanoid, no time to react. Another kill to FPX, and FPX might just turn their eyes straight towards the Baron.
At least he still had his flash.
Baron on the cards. We saw Splice throw at Baron against FPX the first time they played. Teleport coming in. Chachi still has his teleport in the bottom lane at the moment. 7,000 HP left on the Baron. Tian is just backing it up. The explosive cast doesn't connect. The repel was used by Xerxes. Here comes Tian. Doinby screwdriving his way into the backline. Norscarin lands the quickness. They lose their jungler. Chachi did not burn teleport. Humanoid is on his way back up.
Yeah. Chachi and Humanoid both have teleports, so it would be a 4v5 and a lot of ultimates down for FPX. If they want to stop this Baron, Splice have to go now.
3,000 HP left on it. Splice going to try and fight it, but already the Baron has fallen. You have to feel Tian gets it. Chachi now on the front line. Crispal has fallen. Splice, you got to take the fight. You got to make your moment happen. Humanoid jumps in. Tian goes golden. Gimgoon has the flank position. Tian will pay for the Baron with his life, but FPX get 4 Barons out alive.
And FPX
very strong as well. They can just split the map and pull Splice to try and answer.
I don't think Chachi's getting out of this one.
We will see. He hasn't got the flash. The cannon barrage is coming down, but I believe you might be right there, chat. Chachi falls in a side lane, but Splice may be looking for the fight here as Kobe jumps in. Crisp goes golden. Norscarin going in with the quickness with the charm, and Crisp has fallen. The shutdown goes to Xerxes. They're trying to get Tian on the back alive, but already Doinby's taken 2, and meanwhile in the top lane, Gimgoon is just pushing in to the inhibitors. Doinby gets another. Kobe can't take him out. LWX will fall in the end, but 3 kills go to Doinby in a 4v5, and FPX are looking at the Nexus.
Yeah. Oh, man. It definitely falls off way less than you would expect.
Yeah.
We've seen late game Renekton's 1v3, 1v4. If there's any type can work towards mid priority without having to worry as much about the Baron.
Of course, both these teams already. Oh, no, Scaren's going to go in. The Cocoon's landed onto Tian. There's the charm as well. He's dead. Tian, the jungler, down. And now Splice have an opportunity, but Chachi has been caught out by Gimgoon. Gimgoon still has his flash. How's the roam up? Looking for the chase. Teleport coming in. And they're going to try and join the fight. Here's the TP. I believe it's Humanoid joining his teammate. The cannon barrage comes down, and Gimgoon flashes away. The Unleashed Power is going to chase him. He goes golden, but he's not going to live for too much longer. Splice find 2 kills.
Oh, this is interesting because it's now 5v3 on the map.
Look at
How quickly can Splice move over? And would FPX try a 3v3 here?
Did the vision line, they
gone.
exhausted the priority. FPX now have control over mid lane. It gives them the Elder, which now vision control of this area.
Looking for a flank. Splice did restock their control wards, so they have 4 that they can put down that would slowly need to be cleared away.
So Chachi's trying to come across to join the team. Doinby stepping forward, lands the stun on Northscaren, who tries to jump away. There's the charm as well. But already Xerxes dead. That's 2. They get Chris, but the chase is on. LWX jumping onto Humanoid, who goes golden. Kobe pops his stopwatch as well. But you have to feel this is it. Fly, Phoenix, fly. They clean up the fight in the jungle. Splice get wiped away, and there's nothing Chachi can do. He flashes away, but Fun plus Phoenix will look towards winning this game.
Doinby finally got his flash off in a team fight, and he destroyed Splice. They now have a minion wave and 3 strong while preventing the Gangplank from recalling. This should be it.
This is not the LGD story. This is not the Invictus Gaming story. This is Super Carry Doinby taking first in groups.
Fun plus Phoenix rise from the ashes and lock their spot as first in Group B.
It may have looked a little bit more difficult than FPX had intended, and Splice put up a hell of a fight. Splice had such a spectacular day to fly through and force this tiebreaker, but at the end of the day, it is FPX who win the series against Splice.